6, 9. 8, 6, 9.
Today we're going to unbox this OneXfly from ONEXPLAYER. So this came today and it came with some accessories that was from the Kickstarter, and this model is the 1TB 32GB version. We are going to unbox it for the second time because the customs have decided to open our package, well, unbox it kind of for us. So I'm sorry guys, but the unboxing is going to be not so complete. So let's get to the unboxing. Apple-like box. Put this aside. So we get some micro SD card, which is 128GB. Yeah, it's like a gift. And then we have a tempered glass. That was also a kickstart from the Kickstarter. Here comes the crown jewel, as you guys can see. Normally it has something on in front of here, but I took that off because it was already open box. Here, this is what the system looks like. Very nice design. It feels very good on the hand. It's on the feel wise, already I noticed this feels better than the ROG Ally in the hands. Well, analog controllers here are smaller, that's for sure, if we compare it to the ROG Ally, and this D-pad feels a bit better as well. And also the travel on these buttons here are shorter and they are quieter for some reason. Different type of buttons for sure, because on the ROG Ally, when you just press these buttons very fast when you're playing any game, it just makes lots of noise and it can be quite annoying, to be honest. So also the buttons on top here, clicky, and these are traveling, and also they have much of a give, but so you have to press a little harder than on the ROG Ally, that's for sure. And also you guys have already seen this, but connectors are here, the headset jack, and we have also a Type-C connection and also a USB-A port on the top, and on the bottom you have the micro SD card slot and also an USB port as well. So that would be great with the AR glasses that we have. So also you have this thank you for your purchase. There is a QR codes for user's manual and support and service. That's it. And also I think this writing is in 2 languages, Chinese and also English. Okay, it's also a manual, and here is the charger. Here we have it, and that's it. Nothing else in this box. Oh, weird packaging. Okay, I'm not really sure about this charger. It looks a bit cheapish. I don't know why. Yeah, well, ROG Ally's charger feels better, and this one is like brandless, but it has a brand, but I don't know, it's Chinese brand. Feels a bit weird, but okay. As long as the device is premium, we are still fine. You have braided Type-C to Type-C cable here. It's braided, nice. So let's put this aside for a while so we can unbox the other boxes. So first we have this. Also, this is the box where the OneXfly goes in. So let's open this up. So you pull this tab. Okay. Well, these tabs don't really work, do they? So we'll have to cut them. Off. Or do this. So yeah, this is pretty good quality, and it does say OneXPLAYER on here. Oh, these are fragrance. Smells really weird. Anyways, so inside is good feeling. Let us put the device in here. It's a snug fit, but it does fit. And yeah, that's nice. It's not as my ROG Ally's bag, which is much bigger, but there is no place to carry it. So this is just a sleeve, actually, that's protecting sleeve. It's a hard shell. So let's leave it in here and move on to the next box. which is the 1X docking. So this is a docking they use on different devices, but it also works, of course, on the OneXfly. So we take this packaging off. Also a nice, slow revealing package. There we go. So some manual completely in Chinese. Okay. And here is the docking station itself. To be honest, I think OneXfly can be a bit more premium in these accessories and packaging. Well, packaging is kind of good, but just these bags are really low quality. I don't like them. No. So here is a docking station, pretty basic, but it has an Ethernet port, 3 USB-A ports, 1 USB Type-C, 1 HDMI output, and that's it. And here is the connection for the OneXfly. So let's take our OneXfly again. There we have it, and all the ports are in the back. So the only thing that is securing your device is the Type-C connection on the bottom, but it's a nice tilt. So I like the way it tilts. It's a nice angle. We log in, Forza Horizon. Let's boot it up. But I have to tell you guys, I found something about this system. Although it has 1 fan instead of 2 as in ROG Ally, it does run quieter, and it's also pushing out less hot air for some reason. It's the same chip, so I don't understand what's going on. The screen does get hot, like on top of here, which is not a nice feeling. From the top here, as you guys can see, the fan here, it does blow out less hot air for some reason. Maybe it's just a feeling, not sure. We have to test the thermals. And also, guys, look, you can stand it right up without any support or anything. It's due to the way that the bottom is made. Let's get into the game. So let's check which settings we are in. We're at the moment at 20 watts. We can change that to 15. Now we're at 15 watts. And from 15 watts we are drawing. We can get around upper 70 frames per second. Well, it is dropping to 65. I think the more that the CPU is getting hot, it's dropping a bit. Well, it's around 60 to 75, 78, something like that. That is like the frames that you can get from it. Let's bump it up to, let's say, 25. Yeah, we're now getting around 90 up, around 90, 100, maximum 80, 90, something like that now. When we bump it up more, I don't think we're gonna get more. Let's try that. 30 watts. Yeah, as I thought, now we are stable around 90. Well, yeah, kind of no change between 25 and 30 watts. So I suggest you leave it at 25 if you want to perform better. I think you need to upscale it a bit. Like at the moment, the game is on low settings. And now it's pushing out hot air. It does get quite hot, yeah. Maybe the feeling with ROG Ally pushing out more hot air is due to having 2 fans, so there is more heat going outwards, so that it feels like there is more hot air, like more higher temperatures, but it's not, I guess. So yeah, this game runs very smooth, very nice. So that's what the gameplay looks like on this device, and already the right side of the screen is getting hot. I can feel it getting hot on this side, not on this side. So I'm guessing that's where the heat pipe is, and that's why it's also transferring the heat to the screen. On this side, it's pretty cold. So this is the ROG Ally and the OneXfly next to each other. As you guys can see, the screen size is same as big, but ROG Ally is a bigger machine. Let me just get to the side where they line up like this. As you guys can see, this is a couple centimeters, maybe 1.5 centimeter longer, something like that. So yeah, it's a bigger device on the ROG Ally. When I take the ROG Ally in my hand like this, it feels, yeah, kind of good, but it feels also like it's going to fall off my hand for some reason. maybe it's the material, I don't know why, but it feels like it's not solidly in my hand. On the OneXfly, when I place it this way, it feels more secure, a different feeling, and the back of it is also a more rubbery feeling. So it's a bit different than the material they used on the ROG Ally. Its round edges here just feels like a controller, more like it just fits my hand, just falls in there, and perfect fit. So yeah, this is a better feeling than the ROG Ally. Let me try to get this one also on the maximum brightness. Now it's on maximum brightness. Let's put the maximum brightness of this one as well. Open a page. Yes, the hue on this is more pinkish, and on the ROG Ally it's more cold color. You might not be able to see it on the camera, so let's go both of them to YouTube. Both load pretty fast. So now I wanted to show you guys the M.2 SSD that's installed in this unit, which is a 1 TB. The speeds of these M.2 SSD are pretty fast. As you guys can see, 7057 read and 6145 write speeds. It is faster than my ROG Ally. Western Digital 740 that we installed there is not as fast as this one. So let's check also the temps of the CPU as we are gaming. Start up a game. And guys, there is also a bug in this system in Forza Horizon 5. When you go into your settings here, and once you open this up and you close it back, you can't get back into the game. Look, what it does is this. So I get out, and this happens all the time. There is no way of playing the game as when this happens. Kind of really annoying. So you have to get out of the game again and then go back in there. But it does happen. For some reason, it happened the second time now that I'm using it. It might be related to this option menu, or it might be a bug in Forza Horizon 5. But in my ROG Ally, I didn't have that issue. I didn't run into it. So it might be on the OneXfly. Yeah. As of yet, the system is really brand new. They will hopefully do some updates, always is with new products. So it might, well, it will probably be better, and we won't run into these kind of issues in the future. After 5 minutes of gameplay, we're going to exit the game. And now see the CPU temperatures. So the maximum temp that it has been going to is 73.8, so that you guys know what kind of temps that this has been going on to. As in playing 5 minutes of Forza Horizon, 73 degrees Celsius. Installed crystal disk info, and here there is something fishy that's going on, which is the power on count is at 1802. I only had the machine for 1 day, so I guess they opened the machine for 1800 times in the factory. That, well, the SSD, at least SSD has been turned on for that amount, which is really weird. Is if it's testing or whatever, a bit strange. And the amount total host writes is 1069 gigabytes, so that's about 1 TB that's been written. That could be, yeah, well, that could be accurate. Power on hours, which is the hours that the M.2 SSD is being used, is 6 hours, which is fine. But if this was too high and this was about 1800, I would contact ONEXPLAYER to ask them what's going on, because this is a bit weird. That maybe you guys also should check with the crystal disk info what's going on with your M.2. Anyways, let's go check the drive temperatures. We just started the test for M.2 drives, so let's check what temperatures this is going to go at. Here we can see it. HW monitor 44. For some reason, this M.2 drive stays really cool, which is amazing. I like that because it's now testing the drive and it stays on a cool temperature. Here it's 42 and the other one says 44, and this is for the drive C and D, so this is for the M.2 drive. Fairly good. Yes, I think the cooling solution is top notch. Overally, this system, no overheating issues at the moment, so yeah, it's pretty nice. 90% of the time they will use cheap thermal paste, and you can get more expensive, really good thermal paste to change it up to, but at the moment I don't see any reason to do that. If you guys ask me, this has a lot of potential, feels nice in the hand, is a really nice unit, but it does have some flaws, and that is the Windows 11 implementation. On the ROG Ally, we did have lots of issues in the beginning, but at the moment it's getting better. I don't run into issues with the ROG Ally at the moment. It works fine, but here in this unit I did run into some issues, which, as you guys could see, one of them was Forza Horizon 5 glitching once you open up the settings menu here of the ONEXPLAYER. This OneX console here is also glitchy. You can't always get into it, so I'm trying to get inside of it. For some reason it won't boot up. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but when you're in there, it's really bad. It doesn't detect the games automatically. For me, it didn't. I had to manually add the games in there. You don't see any icons on there. It says not found, but the game does start from it. It's not polished. It's like a bit better version of the actual product. So yeah, don't mind that, but ROG Ally's version is better for sure. So, but ROG Ally has been also longer on the market. You have to give OneXPLAYER some time to polish their product. I hope you guys like this first impression of OneXfly. I wish all of you who has ordered this from Indiegogo good luck. So anyways guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Hit the thumbs up if you liked the video, hit the thumbs down if you didn't like the video. Subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more content like this in the future. Bye!